Hey guys, Boniface Ogunti here. So we have another client success interviews. We have Nova, and Nova's been killing it, man. And we're gonna dive into like his success story, how he heard about me, and what made him want to like take the risk. Because I see a lot of entrepreneurs are trying to grow online, but a lot of them are not willing to invest in themselves, right? So I want to know like what made you say, you know what, I'm willing to invest in myself, get around the right people. But before we start with that, first thing first, results is the name of the game. And we like to show results of what our clients are actually achieving. So Nova, what I want you to do is just share your screen, man, and just show us like how much sales are you generating with your business right now?
Okay, Ben. So since I started with you, maybe about a month ago, it took me a while to get everything set up, and we actually weren't even offering high tickets. Like the first thing you said to me, like, bro, you got to offer some high tickets. So I'm like, hey, how can I do that? And you kind of helped me understand how to put my offer together. You know what I mean? So over the last, I want to say,
share your screen. You can share your screen. There's a screen sharing button right there and allow you to share your screen. Go ahead. Yeah, we can see your screen.
So I have two different fan bases accounts. So this is the first one. Remember I told you I had that issue? So so I want to say this one started back at the end of July, like the beginning of August. I've done 73,000 on this one in just the last month or so. Around August is when this was started.
And this is majority high ticket.
Yeah. So it's high ticket offers, awesome. And then of course, we offer credit repair and funding as well. So just on this account here, it was 73,000, and then I also have another one. Let me show you guys.
And Fanbases is a processor that you use as well to be able to generate transaction. And on this one, you was able to do $40,000 just in the last month. Well,
no, this was the last 10 days. I think on this one I started on August 12th was my first sale on this account. And since August 12th, about 10 days, we've done about another 40K here.
Nice, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. So what I want to do, man, is now let's talk about your success story. And like, first and foremost, how did you even hear about me? Like, how did you see my brand online?
Man, it's crazy. Like how I met you. Stunt, he actually lives out here in Miami. He invited me.
Stunt. Oh yeah. Man. I actually forgot that's how I met you.
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't know nobody there. Like I was just there, kind of just kicking it. And then right when like Atlanta had got done performing, and Stunt was like, "Come here, bro. I got to introduce you to somebody." And I was like, "What's up?" You was like, "What do you do?" And I told you what I did. You was like, "I'm gonna help you make millions of dollars." And it was just that quick. The next day, I ended up signing up.
Yeah, you was very decisive, man. I like that. Like what I noticed about like with working with people, the people who take action are the one who get the success. People who don't take action, they are slow to doing things. When you started working with us, man, you got everything done so fast. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm trying to launch." Like you was like on it, and you launched. Now you're doing really well. You're using the financing companies and things that we hook you up with, and you're just crushing it, man. You're just crushing it. You know what I noticed about a lot of people who want to sell high ticket as well is like, if you selling high ticket and you don't have financing in place, it's going to be very hard for you to sell high ticket for a long-term consistent route. And now you have those things in place. You can be able to sell high ticket for a while. Can you tell us like what's your offer, what you sell, and how long you've been doing it for?
Yeah, so we've been in the credit space for about 5 years now. We do credit repair, we do business funding, but recently we started offering the mentorships to teach people how to build their own business, how to start their own funding company, and how to automate everything, And so we've been able to put that together for people. Right now, we're doing it at $15,000 for us to teach you everything fully done for you, and really give you the game you need. And honestly, it's been a lot of fun. Like, man, I've had some clients already close their first deals, man. They already got tens of thousands on the way. Like it's kind of crazy as things can go,
You see the beauty of selling high ticket. That's why I tell my clients, because I have a lot of clients who are transitioning from selling low ticket as well and then get into high ticket. They're like, "Hey, why would I charge 15K, 10K, 20K for an offer?" But it's like the more someone invests with you, the more time you can give them to give them exceptional results. And now you're seeing that you don't have to work with hundreds of people to be able to like get people results. It's like I remember a lot of some clients used to sell like ebooks and things like that and membership and just different things. But it's like they have to sell 100 clients, and a lot of these 100 clients, if they're paying $20, $50, $100 for your offer, a lot of them are not really going to utilize that product. But I'm sure you see the difference between low ticket people and high ticket people. The people who pay high ticket price, they're on it. They're consistent. They're like, hey, I'm going to do every single thing. They're more of a better clientele to work with.
Yeah.
What do you see? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the biggest difference is just how serious people are. Like you said, like when they decide to make that type of investment, like they're locked in, they're going to do what needs to be done. Like some of these clients before we even got the ball rolling, they already had clients lined up. Like, what do I do with them? Because they were that, invested in themselves, and it really makes it easier for us. And being able to actually offer something, before when I first met you, I was still kind of nervous, like, does the knowledge I really have, is it worth this much? You know what I mean? And when we sat down and talked about it, it was like, man, like we can help people make tens of thousands of dollars, like no matter where they are in the world. So we have to kind of get over that ourselves. Like, let's just really try to help people and offer it. And literally, I think I showed you, like we did 100K day. Like we woke up one day and it was like, we're offering the high ticket sales. So we just called our contact list, like people who've already worked with us, people who've already got funding, like, hey, we got this offer. Do you want to learn how to, build your own company? And literally like 6 people signed up the same day.
Nice, man. Nice, man. So Nova, you don't have the biggest social media follower, right? Like you're actually just growing your brand. Can you tell us some things that you're doing because a lot of people here who are watching this interview as well, some of them don't have a big social media following, and you don't really have a big social media following like that, but you're still able to pull in more than 100K a month. So can you tell us like some marketing strategies and things that you're doing? Because I see you do podcasts, and tell us so a lot of people can get some feedback of things that they can do for their business to grow their business. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, for me and my team, how we really looked at it was like we wanted to build our foundation first. We see a lot of people online. Everybody's a guru. Everybody, knows everything. And so we really wanted to build our foundation and make sure we really had the stability before we go online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, now that we're attacking the online space, like we built up to it, we were doing about 150,000 just off in person, like off our networks, off realtors, off car dealerships, off other credit people working with them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now that we're ready to take things online, I mean, I've done podcasts. I've seen you at a few events in Miami. You know what I mean? And it's just cool to get out there and network. You know what I mean? Because even just knowing you know what I mean? You've already introduced me to so many people. You've already kind of put me in a position when I was out and we saw each other. You treated me really well. You know what I mean? And those are the type of connections that matter. And it brings that credibility so that when I do get online and I'm talking, like, I'm a real expert in my field because I have the credibility of working with people like you and some of the other mentors. You know what I mean?
And that's 100% true. You definitely have to be able to network and get around a lot of people because it builds trust. The more people you're around when you're selling, promoting your business, it builds trust with the audience to know like, oh, this guy is a part of the circle. This guy is a part of the whole business world. So it definitely builds a lot of trust when you're definitely networking with a lot of great people that are in the space. So, man, I mean, you're crushing it, man. Where'd you move from before you moved to Miami?
So I was living in Dallas before here, and then I ain't gonna lie, it was just a random day. Like I'm moving to Miami, and we literally like the same way I met you and just got started. One day we woke up like we went to Miami, and we just left. Like
you guys just up and left. I mean, that's the same thing with me too. When I was in Atlanta, I just up and left and was like, you know what? I'm about to move to Miami because I was like, man, I'm tired of Atlanta. I'm going to Miami, and it was the best decision, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard at first, when you come into a new environment, you kind of, the Miami lifestyle, you can get lost really quick if you're not focused and you don't do what you're supposed to do. But it's been the best move for me because, I mean, just as an entrepreneur, you want to be around other like high energy, high impact people. And man, I'm not even the type to just go out to the club a lot, but every time I do, I run into somebody like you. I think I've seen you randomly in Brickell like 3 times,
Facts. Just going downstairs in Brickell. Brickell's amazing, man. You see everybody here. Like you see, like I was walking down the street. I even saw one of my mentors who did over $200 million just walking. And I was like, Adrian, what are you doing here? And so that's Brickell, man. Brickell's like, the networking Brickell is crazy.
No, facts. If you got some value, and you're trying to build yourself up, like I don't think it's a better place to do that than Miami,
Yeah, man. Also, Nova. So what would you tell anyone, man, who's thinking about working with me, joining our program, selling high ticket offer? What would you tell them about us?
I mean, I would just say be open to something different. You know what I mean? When when I first met you and I first started talking to you, you know how it is. I thought I knew a lot. I was making good money. I'm like, oh, I'm good. But then, I opened myself up to be able to like really take in what you were telling me. You know what I mean? Every time I called you, you were there. Every time I text you, even when I was running into problems that had nothing to do with, the mentorship specifically, like you were still there to kind of help me. And, that's really what helped guide me. You know what I mean? Like the words you were saying and just being open to all the advice you were giving. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a lot of success in the space. You worked with a lot of people in my same industry who are more successful than me. So, I just wanted to be a student. So if you are interested in signing up or you're interested in like doing something different, just be willing to be a student. You know what I'm saying? Go in there with just no expectations and just try to grow,
Yeah, that's 100% true. You got to be teachable, And that's one thing I love about like all my clients that I work with. I know that's why high ticket, man. It's not good to charge low ticket, because when you charge high ticket, people are more teachable and coachable and they get the results. But other people when you charge low ticket, they're not going to take it that seriously. They're just going to leave it and be like, oh, that's just another product that I bought. But when it's high ticket, they're committed, they're following through, they're going to do every single thing it takes, and it looks good for your brand as well, because you produce more results and more people that are doing well in your program. So I'm glad that you transitioned to high ticket, man. It's going to do really, really well. What's your goal? Like, what do you see yourself in the next month? Like, what's you guys' monthly goal now? You guys are already
Yeah, I mean, right now we're trying to get up to about 400, 500,000 a month. We're getting into the advertisement, and now that we have our system set up with our community, our high ticket offer, and everything that we're actually doing, for our clients, like now we want to kind of transition into the social media side of things, where we really focus on, growing the brand and everything. So that's really our goal over the next few months. I mean, literally, I was just telling my team the other day, like, man, I got to go write down some new goals, because I just got a new a condo out here in Miami. I'm moving to next month, man. I bought both of my dream cars already, so now I need new dreams. I need new stuff to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man. You got to have new goals. Once you accomplish one, you got to set another one. And you can do 400K a month, man. I can see you doing that in the next 2 months, man. Like literally, you can do that in the next month. It's not, especially when you're selling high ticket, man. It's very simple. All right, do the math, man. Just do the math. How many leads you need? How many people you need to be? How many closes you need to have a week, a month? And you'll hit that goal. It's very simple.
Now you put in place like a lot of people to be able to actually help, like, just recently, the webinar that you helped me set up, because at first I was still kind of iffy on the high ticket, and I kind of did something that it didn't make as much sense looking back on it. So now we went and redid it. Your team, as soon as I text them, like they were right on it. They were like, we got you. I'm about to change up what you need. Like it was super efficient. You know what I mean? I didn't even like you're in a group message, but like you didn't even have to respond. Like by the time it's already done. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was really quick, man. And they made it like super easy for me, like just to put everything together. And even when I was asking them questions, like, what do you guys think about this? They knew just as much as you know what I mean? And so it was really helpful to kind of have that team to back you up, especially when you're starting something new and you're trying to figure out what fits you. Like it was good to have them having my back,
100%, man. Yeah, my team, they've been working with me for like 8 years, man. So they're on it. They're on it. They're like on it, making sure like clients are getting every single thing done, making sure like every changes and things that you need, they're there to support you.
Facts. No, it's been super smooth, man. Like I honestly like meeting you in Miami probably been the biggest difference. Like I've worked with some other people. I've even worked with like Batman Kevo before. You know what I mean? Like some really big people in the industry, but you know what I mean? Like with you actually took the time to try to help. That's what I felt like the difference was. You could pay some people high tickets and they do their part and they're gone. You know what I mean? But you stay consistent. It was even days where you text me out of nowhere like, hey, how things going? You know what I mean? And as somebody's trying to learn, you just want your mentor to be there for you to support you. You know what I mean? And then that really just gave us the confidence. It was a couple times you text me. I was like, hey man, Boniface just checked on me, and my old team was like, hey, that's what's up, real quick,
100%, man. I want to see my people win, man. I want to see you win. That's the beauty. That's the most important thing, because the more you win, man, the more I'm happy. The more you're going out here killing it. I can see you in Miami. We can go on yachts. We can chill. I want to see you win, man. I want to invite you to the yachts. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk. I want to hear a conversation about how you just hit 400K a month. Look at Vince. Vince hit freaking 700K last month. Like I want to see. I remember he was doing 40K. So I love to see like you guys' elevation of you guys just growing your high ticket business, and you guys are just crushing it. So I want to see you win even more, man. anything I can do to help and support you, I'm always here to do that.
Nah, facts. And it's definitely been like that. Like, I could vouch for that. Like, you've been there the whole step of the way. Like, you literally don't take more than an hour to respond unless you're literally busy. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the coolest part about it, is just, like I said, having somebody there who actually cares about your growth, you know?
Yeah, 100%, man. Also, Novas, it's wonderful having you on here. We're going to do the podcast too, where we can do this, where you can share your story and stuff like that. We'll set it up one of these days and knock out a nice podcast